We're told that NASA has noted from the space station that planet Earth has some what they call perfect air pockets. And supposedly this is one of those perfect air pockets. So if you have allergies, asthma, emphysema, or God forbid, lung cancer, this is the place to be. In fact, just a mile up the road is the world famous alternative health care clinic known as Sanoviv. It's kind of a Ritz-Carlton type medical facility. You can pull it up on the internet. It's Sanoviv. Fabulous place. Also, while touring Sanoviv one time, I asked them if God forbid you were in an auto accident or had some emergency, could we go there on an emergency basis? And they said by all means you could do that. They'll stabilize you and then get you in an ambulance and get you to the border or whatever hospital you use in Mexico or in the United States. So that's a nice, comforting thing to do. Now, in addition to that, and the perfect air, I want to say that the average temperature here is about 70 degrees. The reason for that is you've got the ocean here, which is very cold most of the time. I think the hottest it's ever been in the 18 years we've lived here is 73 degrees on a hot August day. Well, hot, not really hot, but 73 degrees. So and most of the time it's much less than that. So you have the combination of that cool ocean with the wind coming off of the cool ocean mixed with the hot desert-like air here, because this is a semi-arid area, and that's why you have this ideal weather year-round, and why you pay the big bucks, especially in California, for being close to the ocean. This area just never has tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes. Any earthquakes that there are LA north, not down here. You might get an occasional every 10 years slight rumble, but nothing destructive. So the temperature usually is in the 70s. The difference between summer and winter is that in the winter the nighttime temperature can be 15 degrees cooler than the summer nighttime temperatures. The humidity stays a pretty consistent 60%, and you only get 12 inches of rain a year. So it's just about perfect all the time. Now I want to clear up some misconceptions about owning property in Mexico. Very simply, when you own property in the U.S., as you know, you get a trust deed on it, which gives you complete and total ownership of your property in perpetuity. And you keep that document with the county recorder. In Mexico, you have exactly the same situation, except the document is not called a trust deed, it's called a bank trust. And that bank trust entitles you to all the same privileges that a trust deed does in the United States. It's known as fee simple. The difference is that a bank trust is kept in the trust department of a Mexican bank. You get to choose the bank, but it's kept there versus a county recorder. So don't be confused with the stories of 99-year leases or how people have gotten ripped off and on and on and on, which has certainly happened on both sides of the borders. Just as you would in the U.S., you need to do your due diligence, but don't be any more concerned with property down here than you would in the U.S. It's just pretty much the same thing. You've got it forever. You can will it, you can give it away, whatever you want to do. So, and pay attention to this. The property taxes on this house, were it in San Diego in a comparable location, would probably be around $1,200 a month. The property taxes on this house are $21 a month. Just think about that, $21 a month versus $1,200 a month. That's why a lot of retirees, or anyone, wants to buy property down here, because how would you rather spend your money? You know, $1,200 of travel and entertainment, or send $1,200 or pay $1,200 in taxes. In fact, the total overhead on this house, including taxes, homeowner fees, which are $275 a month, House insurance, gas, electric, and phone run about $750 a month. $750 a month, which is again a big reason why people buy property down here. I've read that there are 1.2 million Americans living in Mexico now. And one last thing, if you live here, you'll get a Sentry Pass, which enables you to avoid the long wait at the border. You don't need to go across. I mean, all the services and restaurants and stores and everything, and medical and dental care are down here. But if you do want to go across, and we do because we lived in San Diego, in Solana Beach, North San Diego, for 18 years before moving down here, and there are certain stores and doctors and things that we had used all those years, and we continue using. And you just have to have a Sentry Pass because the wait at the border is like 5 minutes. If you don't have a Sentry Pass, you're going to wait up to 2 hours. So you got to have that. It's easy. You apply for it online, get it in a few weeks. It's an absolute must, and it's a great benefit. So by the time when we pull out of our garage, talking about crossing the border now, when we pull out of our garage till we are across the border in San Diego, averages 50 minutes. Now, that's not bad at all. And it's a nice scenic drive, no traffic. So anyhow, that's about all I have to say. If you have any questions, click on the contact box and write us, call us, whatever. We'll be happy to talk to you or write you back and answer any questions you have. One last thought. Buy our beautiful home and make us both happy. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.